You're trying to expose me.
Well, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Okay, Cenarian, Mr. Upright, Mr. Everything needs to be picture perfect.
But I wanna give my washing machine a challenge. Okay. I'm just gonna watch this video. Are you ready?
Yes, I should be ready.
Okay. Aldi, the best grocery store on earth. Unhinged case studies. By the way, I I am fully subscribed to the Church of Aldi. I heavily recommend. I even have Aldi plushies. Like I don't mean like plushies they got from other companies. I mean like actual Aldi plushies, like the round cows they had where the cow is holding like the Aldi grocery bag.
Yes, I love that one.
It's fucking amazing. They even have their own Legos.
Yeah.
They literally have their own Lego sets where you can rebuild Aldi stores and stuff. I heavily recommend Aldi. Personally, I had a way better experience with Aldi than any other grocery, not any other, but like most grocery stores in Jersey.
Ivan says more like a cult. A cult. Praise be Aldi. Praise be Aldi.
Praise be Aldi.
Yeah.
No, like their groceries are good. They always have like a good selection of fruit and veggies. They then like those special aisles with like, oh, random pick of the week, and it's like super like sales on like different snacks all over the world from all over the world.
Yeah.
Heavily, their meat quality is actually really good. We didn't have a single issue with their meat quality.
No, they've always been like top tier.
Their frozen section is really good too. And the
Mhm.
Audi brand Coke.
Yes.
Oh, heavily recommended.
All right, Unhinged Case Studies, Grocery Store Edition. Today we're talking about my favorite grocery store. Ladies and gentlemen, Aldi. I'm probably going to refer to it as Aldi's.
Based.
See, he said his favorite grocery store. I'm a huge super fan of his.
Yes,
Yeah,
automatically.
yeah. No, that's how it works. If you tell me you go to Audi over any other grocery store, I'm a big fan of yours. Like, can I get your autograph?
At least 50 times during this video because I'm from Iowa and that's what we call.
Like, we've been praising Audi since like we started doing content.
Yes.
Oh, we also converted so many of our like community members to go to Audi as well. And when they go, every single time when they end up going, they're like, "Okay, this is good. This is good. I like this. I like this." Also, the store is small, so that way I don't get lost and have to stay overnight again. Okay.
Call it here. Anyways, first a disclaimer and an ad. I am not affiliated with Aldi in any way, shape, or form. They have not paid me to say anything I am about to say. I am, however, affiliated with today's sponsor, my favorite sporting goods store, Shields. They are legitimately the best sporting goods store that I have ever been to in person. They have over 30 retail locations all across the United States, but if you can't make it to one, they have an even better online store with price matching and satisfaction guaranteed. I'm gonna have that link down below. Let's get back to the video. Aldi is a grocery store that does things completely different than any other grocery store that I've ever been to.
Oh, just looking at this, like literally every single Audi looks exactly the same.
Yeah, this looks exactly the same.
Like this looks exactly like the one we go to.
Yes, like bar for bar, actually.
Yeah.
Store that I've ever been to, and that is probably because they were founded in Germany in 1946. If you don't know, World War II ended in 1945, and living in Germany right after World War II was straight up not a good time. A ton of Germany's cities and infrastructure had essentially been reduced to rubble during World War II, and the entire country was going through a humongous economic depression to the point that people were doing the whole stereotypical wheelbarrow full of money to buy a loaf of bread thing. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that the founders of Aldi, Carl and Theo Albrecht, are playing entrepreneur on hardcore mode. And obviously they did a good job at it because Aldi is a humongous chain of grocery stores today. So how on earth did these two brothers launch a successful chain of grocery stores in Germany in 1946? They kept it simple. They were goal oriented. They wanted to make money and they knew that not everybody had a lot of money to spare, so they needed to sell everything cheap. In order to do that, they said, we're not going to have 50 different flavors from 12 different companies of every...
Like food for two for a week, it's like if you actually cook at home rather than doing takeout and frozen foods, but like actually cook, food for two for a week, you can easily get by on like 60 a week.
60, yeah, 60 a week. If you want to go a little crazy with the snacks, then it's 100.
Yeah. But like for two people, that's 3 meals a day and snacks in between.
type of product, we're just going to have one of everything. Like instead of having 15 different types of peanut butter, we just have one type of peanut butter. And that's how they got their products to be cheap, by focusing their buying power. Now, that's the simple part, but where the true genius comes out is that they realized that they weren't going to make a lot of money per customer, so they had to maximize the amount of customers that they had. In order for that to happen, they realized that they needed customers to get in, get their shit, and get out so that more customers could come in. So they German engineered this entire grocery store to streamline the entire shopping experience, to make it as fast as.
And I love that. And I love the grocery store, but the people that go to to ALDI in US.
Kind of yucky.
Tell me, why are you standing in the middle of the aisle playing with your kid, letting the kid around while you're just standing and yapping with your friend? Get in, get out. Get in, get to eat what you want, and get the hell out of there. Don't be a nuisance. Don't be in the way of people.
Yeah, we got to get our shit too.
And there's granted, there's a lot of US people who were also annoyed having to constantly zigzag around other people's kids.
Yep.
As humanly possible. And oh boy did that work, because in the first 10 years they went from one grocery store to 300 grocery stores. Then the two brothers, Carl and Theo, got in a huge fight because one of the brothers wanted to have cigarettes in the grocery store and the other brother adamantly was opposed to it. So they decided that they were going to split their massive business completely in half. They were going to have Aldi's North and Aldi's South. They literally just drew a line across Germany, said all these grocery stores are mine, all the ones down there are yours. Yeah, capitalism and communism are split in Germany east to west. Aldi's is splitting it north to south. But here's the thing, the brothers didn't have a falling out. They still worked together and they still wanted the other brother to succeed. So they were constantly sharing information with one another, and they would come together to make offers with manufacturers when they were buying.
I mean, like, this is kind of rare. Like, two brothers, okay, they have a disagreement instead of lawsuits and stuff like that. Like, okay, so this is your turf, this is my turf, and we're still buddies. This is super rare.
That's the right way to do it.
Exactly.
If people have disagreements and like you guys are business partner, you guys split it, but not really split it. You know, just imaginary splitting the territory. That's it.
I get my shit and get the fuck out. Exactly. We do the same thing. There are like moments sometimes when we take a little longer and we stand and be like, "Oh, should we get this or should we get this?" We have those moments, but
I feel like that's normal though.
yeah.
So that they could utilize their buying power together. So you have Aldi's North and Aldi's South, basically the same thing. The only real difference is one sells cigarettes and they have a slightly different logo. Now, in America, due to trademark law, you can't have two grocery stores with the same exact name and a slightly different logo. So in America, we have Aldi and then we have Trader Joe's. But really, it's all just Aldi, and they kept to the principles of cheap and fast until modern day, which is something that no other grocery store in America has managed to do. Not only have they not managed to do it, they intentionally do the opposite. Pretty much every other grocery store on the planet has figured out that time equals money, and the more time you spend in their store is the more money they can get out of you. Okay, I know that you've been in one of these gigantic grocery stores, but I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for you anyways, okay? You walk through the door, congratulations, you've just entered capitalism's obesity thunderdome, because everything in this room is pretty much designed to hurt.
Oh, okay. Is that a good timing to say how much I hate Walmart? I just don't understand, how do people go to Walmart and that is their grocery run for the week?
Yeah, Walmart, ShopRite, I can't. There's no way, dude.
Yeah, ShopRite, I get it somehow, but it's still too huge, right?
The only good thing about ShopRite is that the huge selection of seasoning. It was huge, honey. It was huge. Remember, we got most of our like seasonings from there.
No, we got most of our seasonings from Asian food market. We would get like those huge containers from Asian food market.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah.
We got spices from ShopRite only once.
Yeah, and it was a lot of spices too.
No, it was like 3. And we barely used it because it wasn't good.
We used the lemon pepper one.
That's from Asian food market.
Okay.
Yes, I hate how big Walmart is. No, I'm also talking about like the quality and the kind of food they offer in Walmart. That cannot be healthy for you.
No, it's not.
Hurt you, more or less. The first thing you're going to notice is that you're there for milk. Well, congratulations. The milk is all the way across the store in the far back corner, and they stuck it there on purpose because they know you need it, and now you have to walk past every fucking aisle in the store to get to it. And pretty much every single aisle there is full
No, but like the way they have it planned out is the way you should be putting it in your cart though.
Yeah.
So like the perishables and the frozen stuff and the dairy stuff at the very end, that actually makes sense.
products where they have hired a psychologist to design boxes with pretty colors to trigger your lizard brain to being like, oh my god, I have to have it. They're trying to get you to buy as much shit as humanly possible on your way to get milk bread.
Like, the reality is, to grocery shop at Aldi, you can literally make a whole circle and get all the necessities. All the junk food is in the middle. You kind of actually have to go out of your way. It's like the shelves in the middle. But if you stand, like, if you go around like the auto circles of the aisles, like, you enter, you have what? You have oils, you have veggies, fruits, everything there, right? Then you go further, you have breads, crackers, and stuff like that. Then um that would be like the end of straight line. Then you go to the left, you have cheeses, cold cuts, meats, fish, chicken, right? Then you do another left turn, and then you have all the dairy and all the whatnots, right? And oh wait, yeah, no. Like, while you're also going through the meat stuff, that's where you also on the side see like the rice and the buckwheats and stuff like that.
Yeah, then if you're just
And
going like in a circle, like without the middle, that's all you need. That's
yeah,
really all you need.
because like the stuff in the middle is literally snacks and bullshit. Like, the middle part is literally like chips, plushies, random like knickknacks.
Yeah, or canned foods. Canned foods is there too. It's near the edge of where the milk is too.
Yeah.
So you can get it and then do a little U-turn. That's it.
Yeah.
Redneck.
It's very optimal.
Yeah. It's easy to just get in and get out really fast there.
Yeah.
And I know what you're thinking. All those fancy marketing tactics don't work on me. Maybe, but hear me out. Next time you're in there, just do some people watching. You're going to notice that a portion of the population, their brain can't handle going to a modern grocery store. They turn into zombies. They're pushing their cart, veering side to side. They can't even keep it straight as their head's turning to look at all the different pretty colors. There's people straight
Most of the people just standing and talking are either at the fruit section or at the snack section.
Hmm.
up just standing still at a wall of cereal, like, as their brain desperately tries to calculate and process all this information regarding what type of Cheerios they need. There's people standing there with 2 different types of ranch in each hand, probably made from the same exact factory with the same exact ingredients, but they have different labels on them from different companies, and they don't know which one is going to be better for them. It's like the Island of the Lotus Eaters from Greek mythology. They go there for one thing, and then they're stuck there for all of eternity. It's literally purgatory. This is why every other grocery store in America isn't just a grocery store. They also have a coffee shop, and a little restaurant, and a florist, and a pharmacy, and
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like it separately. I don't want to feel like I'm living in the store.
Oh my god, it brings me back when my mother used to work at a nail salon in a Walmart, dude. Like, what is that? Dude, it's crazy. There was a Subway in a Walmart. It was the same Walmart too.
Mm.
It had a pizzeria there at one point, a nail salon at one point, uh, a Subway. It's so weird.
Someone needs to explain to me why. Like, I don't get it. Why is that guy staring at me? What do you mean you're people watching? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
a bank where you can cash your check. They're trying to get any excuse to get you to come into their store for a second because they know once you set foot in there, you're going to be in there for at least an hour and a half trying to figure out what type of products you need. And if that doesn't convince you that they're trying to trap you in there, checking out in a grocery store today will, okay? The first thing you're going to notice with your cart full of groceries, there's 30 different lanes. One of them is open and it's the one furthest away from the door. So obviously you're going to have to spend some
Yeah, he's obviously not talking about Audi.
Nope.
time waiting in line because there's only one checkout register open and it moves slower than the DMV in Zootopia. And while you're waiting, you probably couldn't help but notice that there is a mountain of candy on either side of you as they desperately try to make that one last sale. But you avoid temptation and it is now your turn. You're up next. You are getting checked out at the grocery store. You're almost out of here. And that's when you realize that this has now turned into an interrogation. Okay, they're gonna open up by taunting you. They're gonna say something along the lines of, "Did you find everything you were looking for today, sir?" They know you found everything.
You see, you don't get that in like outside of like Walmart.
Yeah, you don't.
The only experience we have with that is only Walmart, nothing else. But also everywhere else we use the self checkout because I ain't about to talk to people.
Yeah, dude. Self checkout is much faster.
Oh, I love self checkout.
everything you were looking for because you just stood in line that says I found all the shit I needed, but they're going to go ahead and rub it in your face because they knew it took you forever to figure out which flavor of ranch that you wanted. And just for the record, when I say they're taunting you, I'm not talking about the cashier themselves. They're just doing their job. They're doing what they were told to do. The CEO of the company, on the other hand, is laughing his ass off at you. I was a cashier at a grocery store for 5 years, and in 5 years, 0 people said they didn't find everything they were looking for. Okay, that entire question is just to fuck with you. But this is a portion where they're going to start playing hardball. They want to harvest as much information.
I think it's because they have to do that. Like, I think they have to do the small talk.
Yeah, they have to. It's like it's to encourage them to come back.
I wish I had an Aldi's in my city. Me and Zen, we didn't have it in our city either. We went to the next city.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Aldi is worth like at least like a half an hour drive.
Dude, if it was any further, I'll do an hour drive.
I wouldn't do an hour drive. But like Aldi is definitely worth a half an hour drive.
Information as possible. It's going to be like, oh, did you have our fucking little super duper saver card where you spend $800 in groceries and we give you like 12 cents off of a gallon of gas? And you're going to be like, no, I don't. Oh, did you want one? No, I don't, because I know for a fact that as soon as I give you my name, my email address, my address, and my phone number, you're going to turn around and sell it to a data broker, and then I'm going to have robots calling my phone for the next 10 fucking years because that's exactly why they asked for that information, so they can turn around and sell it. Because there is a total of 0 gigantic superstores that are giving away shit for free, okay? Nothing is ever free. If it's free, it's because you're the product. And then because you had the audacity to tell them no, they're going to...
Honestly, I don't mind being the product as long as I get my discounts and like I don't mind being the product. Am I the only one?
No, free shit is free shit.
Exactly.
That's how Harbor Freight gets you too.
They're gonna shame more money out of you. They're gonna hit you with the old, did you want to round your total up today for puppies with maggots in their eyes? Really? You're gonna hit me with that with a full line of people behind me? For real? Every time we get all the maggots out of a puppy's eyes, we donate it to an orphanage so they have some type of family. Also, by the way, fuck, fine, okay, I'll take the money, whatever, just give me my groceries, I have to go. Okay, so that's your average grocery store, but Aldi's, on the other hand, is a goddamn masterpiece, okay? Can German engineering win a world war? Absolutely not, but holy fuck can it build a grocery store, because immediately upon approaching Aldi's, you're gonna be like, oh, all the carts are outside. That's fine, I'm gonna go grab one. And as you're walking towards the carts, you see the enormous "We're hiring" banner across the front of the store, and it says that they pay all their employees anywhere between $18.50 and $25 an hour starting rate. So now you're already kind of feeling good because, hey, this company takes care of their employees. Then you get to the shopping carts and you're like, oh shit, you actually have to take a quarter, stick it in.
Okay, one thing about the employees in Aldi, through the years we've been going to Aldi, it's always the same employees. Their turnover is very small.
Yeah.
The employees stay there.
Yeah, they do. And they seem like actually okay with what they're doing.
As for the coin stuff, even if there are moments where you forget a coin, right? Like a quarter.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the people, at least the Audis we used to go to, they do the whole card exchange thing, right? Oh, they got this card for free, so they'll give you the card for free. So you give the card for free to someone else. But you get the coin back anyways. But like it's usually like card rotation happening.
Yeah. Apparently you can actually stick a key in there.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Huh.
But like this is basically the deterrent of like people breaking the cards. And the cards are usually okay there.
Into this little slot and unlock it from all the other carts. And at first you're like, oh, that's a really clever idea because now people are going to put their own carts back so they can keep their quarter. That way they're going to save a bunch of money on labor by not having to have somebody go drag carts in from the parking lot all day long. And that's true. That is part of it.
No, people still leave their carts around.
That's true.
But the other part that you're not thinking about, this is actually an IQ test, you see, because if you're not fucking smart enough to remember to bring a quarter, guess what? You can't really shop here. And that doesn't sound like a big deal, but I'm telling you right now, it's a huge deal because as soon as you step into Aldi's, you're gonna notice a distinct lack of motherfuckers in the way. Everybody in there is there to get their shit and get out because they have stuff to do. Speaking of which, as soon as you walk into the store, there's no like grand opening area where you get to like walk down all the other aisles and like weave in and out and do all this bullshit. You walk in.
No, you walk in, you're right away straight in the fruit and veggies.
Yep. They're like, here you go, get your shit and keep moving.
You're in aisle 1. You have to,
like for example, when you go to Walmart or like ShopRite and stuff like that, you have to go, Whole Foods, you have to go through the snacks first.
Yep.
turn left. There's only one way to go. Now all of the traffic is going the same fucking direction. It's engineered to perfection. You walk in the door, you go down aisle 1, you go down aisle 2, you go down aisle 3, you go down aisle 4, and then there's checkout because there's only 4 aisles in Aldi's. It's perfect. Aldi's is 1/4 the size of your average grocery store, and it only stocks about 1,600 items, and your average grocery store stocks over 30,000 items. And at first you're like, well, that doesn't sound very good, but no, it's actually perfect because guess what? You need Cheerios? They've got Cheerios, but it's only one type of Cheerios. You don't have people standing in the middle of the aisle, clogging up traffic, taking forever. Grab your Cheerios and keep it moving. Buh! Generic brands never taste as good as a name brand. Buh!
Oh, they do. Oh my god. Aldi, generic brand. Oh, the Coke. I'm telling you, get the Aldi Coke. It's so delicious and it's way more fizzy. Just trust me. Trust me, bro.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes, sure, but like 90% of the time, it's the same exact product made in the same factory and it just has a different box. And Aldi knows that, and they went out of their way to prove it. And to prove it, they went to the biggest brand snobs on the planet, wine people. You know, the same people that can apparently waft or taste a wine and be able to tell how wet or how dry it was the year that those grapes were harvested. Yeah, Aldi enters wine competitions and wins all the time with their $5 bottle of
Really?
wine. So now it's time to check out. Get to the checkout lane.
I never had Aldi wine, so I had no idea.
That's a huge flex, though.
Everything looks completely normal. It's like every other checkout lane in every other grocery store that you've ever been to, except for it's not. This is not your normal cashier. This is like the NASCAR pit crew of cashiers. This is the fastest person at bringing out groceries you've ever met in your entire life. He's gonna get
the cashiers there are pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah, they're like ding, 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 ding,
But
ding, 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 ding.
most people still use self-checkout.
Yeah.
They have like so many rows of just self-checkout there.
I don't know why, but their self-checkout lasers are so fast.
Yeah, it's like boop, 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 boop. It's really good.
Get to your groceries on the little conveyor belt. He's gonna acknowledge that you exist, like, how's it going? And then you're gonna say good, and then you're gonna look down and all your groceries are already back in your cart. And that's when you're gonna be like, oh shit, what is happening right now? And you're gonna realize that he's not standing up like every other grocery store on the planet. He's sitting down in a chair, and you're gonna be like, that's kind of cool. And then in the back of your head, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, why did...
So they have the whole thing. They don't bag it for you, right? What they do is they literally, as it goes on the belt, they literally go boop, 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 and they just throw it in the cart for you. So that way you can take the cart, pop the fuck off, and bag it yourself at the
At the counter.
at the sides on the counters.
Yeah.
Literally just, it's like nonstop. Boop, 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 boop. Here's your card, pay, bye. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very efficient.
Did the grocery store that I worked at for 5 years all through high school make me stand up for absolutely no reason? Hi, V, give me an answer. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say because sitting down doesn't look professional, okay? Listen to me.
Honey, how many places here have you seen where the grocery store workers have to stand up here? Not at all, right?
Unless we go to grocery.
They sit down. Their chairs are very high.
Oh, okay, then yeah. They sat every time.
All the grocery workers here sit. They have like those high chairs, so it kind of looks like they're standing, but they're actually sitting.
Right. Princess, I wish more places would do that for the cashiers. Yeah, I kind of wish that too.
That's fucking dumb. Just because you're making money and working doesn't mean you need to be physically uncomfortable for no fucking reason. Okay? Then you're going to look over at your groceries and you're going to be like, oh shit, every single box or every single product has like 5 barcodes on it. That way the cashier doesn't have to search around for a barcode. He can just kind of shit whip it across the laser and it's going to catch it every time. That's how you manage to ring your groceries up at the speed of light. And then the cashier is going to give you your total and it's literally like half of what you were expecting it was going to be because apparently the front door at Aldi's is a magical portal that takes you into the past where groceries used to be cheap. So then you grab your cart full of groceries, walk off to the side. There's a huge counter with a bunch of boxes. You put your groceries in the boxes, put them in your cart, take that shit out to your car, and you're done. You went through the entire store, you went through every aisle, and got through checkout in literally less than 10 minutes. It's amazing. So yeah, that's Aldi's entire MO. Be fast and...
Well, because, you know, I'm a girl and I cook. Because of me, we were like walking through Aldi's for like half an hour.
Yeah, because you like to plan out the week and maybe the next week too.
Yeah, like planning out the week. Plus, I was planning out the snacks for your work. So you can have a snack between your meals at work.
Yeah.
Be cheap. And it works out amazing. They're the only grocery store in the country.
If any of you go to Aldi's, go to the snack aisle where where they have the chips. Check where the chocolates are there. Check for those little wafers called knoppers. Get them in bulk. You're welcome.
Bro, I love those.
that I'm aware of.
They have it. They have it here, but it's so expensive, and it's not 4, it's 3. Very weird, but yeah,
That's a whole can of worms with like Estonia and German grocery stores. It's a whole different can of worms.
fair enough.
That is just trying to be a grocery store. What do? They sell groceries. They don't have a pharmacist. They don't have a florist. They don't have a bank where you can cash your check. They don't even have a customer service counter, and you can't call them. They don't take phone calls from the public. You can go on their website and they straight up tell you, yeah, we don't take phone calls from the public because our employees' time is too valuable because they're busy.
Basically, you compared to employees, you as the non-employee are a peasant. Do not bother their employees.
Yeah, don't.
Selling
They get the
groceries.
job done.
And a lot of
Yeah.
people probably think that that's horrible customer service,
No.
and maybe they're right. But what you're not considering is a lot of people don't always want good customer service, okay?
You want to reach out to them because there's an issue with the product, download their app. You can reach out to them any time of the day.
Yep.
But it's literally specifically if there's an actual issue. If
Yep.
there's no issue, they'll just hang up on you.
Personally, I don't want to be Nick. I don't want to be an individual that needs to be treated special when I'm in the grocery store. I just want to be treated like
I'm sorry, but if you need to be treated special at a grocery store, you need to invest that money in a therapist.
Yeah.
a number. I want to get through this process as fast as humanly possible so I can get back to doing stuff that I actually care about, and I think a lot of other people feel the exact same way. And I know that because Aldi has been the fastest growing grocery store in the country for years now, and according to the Food Institute, they are ranked the #1 grocery store according to consumers. And you want to know who's number 2?
Yes.
Trader Joe's, which is also Aldi. They are at first and second.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Damn, we should have went to Trader Joe's.
How does it feel, Americans? How does it feel with all of your ha Europe? How does it feel? Your groceries being dominated by Europe.
Yeah, how does it feel, huh?
How does it feel?
Yeah, imagine buying.
You feel
groceries.
pain? Do you feel
feel
salty
pain?
pain? Do you feel salty tears?
Ah, yum yum yum, those salty tears. Yum 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 yum.
For people who don't know, we're fucking around. If you're one of the Skittles that literally is like, ooh, Euro trash, blah, 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 like, go fuck yourself. Like, bruh, like, how about you check where your ancestry is from? You ancestral Euro trash. Europe has to be good at something. I think grocery stores is a good compromise. Scenarian, choke on my dick. Yeah, I said it. Does Audi Findom you so you can Findom us?
See, that's the thing. Aldi doesn't Findom us. Everything is affordable.
And better than a fry, I suppose. Oh.
Poke 'em out.
No, okay, let's finish the video and then I'll go on my high horse.
Place. They are quite literally just competing with themselves to be #1, and I'm pretty sure it's because they're the only ones that are just trying to be a grocery store. As it turns out, when you only care about doing one thing, you end up being pretty good at it. And I think that's a big takeaway from this case study. Aldi's key to success is they figured out the one thing they wanted to do, then they figure out how to do it fast, cheap, and still deliver a good product, and everything else just works out. Meanwhile, all the other grocery stores were too worried about competing with Walmart, and now they're not even really grocery stores anymore. They're just Walmart knockoffs that don't sell video games. So in conclusion, that's how Aldi became the last true grocery store. If you have a company that you want me to talk about next, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Best wishes.
Maybe the last true grocery store in US, because the grocery stores here all have the same layout.
Yeah, they have all the same layout. They're very efficient in everything.
Yeah, it's literally the same pace. Like, you go around and it's the same groceries, and in the middle, the concentration of snacks and whatnot. It's
Yeah.
literally the same layout in every single grocery store, even the local small town grocery stores, the same layout. So yeah, this was a good video. I did not know he's an Audi praiser, and I'm all here for it. Audi praisers need
Base?
to stick together.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what I wanted to say when I said like, oh, okay, I'll wait until the end of the video to go on my higher horse. So you know, like those people on like social media and stuff like that who say dumb shit like, oh, this country is better than this country, this continent is better than this continent. Sir, like you kind of showing that you never been out of one country.
Mhm.
Because the reality is there's pluses and minuses in every single country. And I don't like the whole, oh, America is better than Europe, Europe is better than America. As someone who lived in Asia, Europe, and US, your stupidity is kind of showing.
Yeah.
Because each continent they have their own pluses and they have their own minuses. Like, seeing tweets like that, especially like on Twitter, it to me, it comes across like you are very stupid. I don't know. It's coming across very small brain to me. So yeah, that was my high horse, the one I was saying about.
Yeah, thank you for my TED Talk.